traders, FXPIPCOLLECTOR here. Today is Wednesday, September 6th, and welcome to today's live stream. Thanks for showing up. Thanks you for the support as always. Sorry I'm a few minutes late. Right before my live stream, Google made me verify that it's really me, so that was really nice. But anyways, thank you for showing up. Definitely make sure you like and subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. Really makes a huge difference to help push my channel out to new people. Now today we have Canadian news today. We have Bank of Canada rate statement. They are predicting to keep the interest rates flat, so we're going to have to see how this turns out. Should be pretty interesting, but we're going to start off as usual. We're going to look at the dollar. Probably everybody knows my analysis on the monthly and weekly time frame, so let's switch down to a little bit of a shorter time frame, and we'll start off on the daily time frame, work our way down. And we're going to use our dollar analysis to help us trade all the dollar pairs, including gold. And today we have that Canadian news, so we definitely want to make sure we have time to check out those Canadian pairs prior to the news. And the news is in about 24 minutes, so we better get started. So anyways, as usual, I do believe this right here is probably one of the best time frames that is eventually going to show us the end of this uptrend right here. I still don't even think this uptrend is over. I still believe we are going to go up to at least 50%, probably go up and take out this high right here, maybe end up looking something like that. So anyways, that's still what I expect to see on the dollar. I don't think it's going to end right here, just like that. So let's go down to the 4-hour time frame. 4-hour time frame, we've really been kind of topped out right here for quite a while now, a couple days, pretty much ever since Monday. Monday was a bank holiday in the US, and it's pretty much been doing a whole lot of nothing pretty much ever since then. So anyways, as you can see, the trend is up. In order for me to say the trend isn't up anymore, I would have to see this structure broken, and really the structure that would really tell me the trend is over is this one down here. So for me, the trend is definitely still up on the dollar, and I am definitely still primarily looking for longs on these shorter time frames. So going down to the 1-hour time frame, I mean, it really looked like we had the end of an ABC crescent today. It still looks like the end of an ABC crescent to me. So right now, it really hasn't been invalidated. I do see this here as a potential three-way pattern. So that tells me if this does turn down and break structure, that's going to invalidate this ABC, and it's probably at that point going to make a bigger move to the downside. But we still don't even know that that is true. I mean, it still very easily could just keep on going up. You know, we are pretty much very, very early in the New York session. The New York Stock Exchange actually just opened about 8 minutes ago. So I am still very bullish on the dollar. I still think there's a pretty good chance that the dollar will continue up. I still think that we potentially already have the end of an ABC here. Like I said, we do have 3 ways up right here, so we're going to have to see if it does go down, break structure, or if it does continue to go up like that. So let's take it down to the euro dollar. The euro dollar really looked like the end of a crescent today. It still looks like the end of a crescent, but it really has not followed through yet. Now, one thing you have to notice about the euro dollar is we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shape right here. So, I mean, that may be a clue to us that we are due for a bigger move to the upside. I still don't really think this move down is over. I mean, I still look at this as a possible 3-way pattern, and it looks like it should go back down to this 100% Fibonacci extension before it goes up and breaks structure to the upside. So I'm definitely still looking at that as the possible end of a crescent. Let's go look at the pound. The pound dollar did go all the way down and touch its low. So the pound dollar really did have an ABC. That looks like an A. That looks like 3 ways down for a B. That looks like a wave C. Right to the 50% Fibonacci retracement. So it looks like we already had the end of an ABC on the pound dollar. Now, what's going to tell me this trend right here is over? So far we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 waves down. What's going to tell me this trend is over is seeing a break of structure to the upside, taking out this high right here. If that happens, that's going to tell me that this move down is over, and we probably should start looking for longs in an uptrend. Aussie dollar also looked like an ABC today, but this one definitely didn't follow through. And yeah, I mean, looking at it again, I mean, I guess you could possibly call this the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right there, and maybe we do have the end. I don't know. I mean, it looks like to me the trend is definitely still down on the higher time frames. I still think that we should be primarily looking for shorts. I do see a little 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shape right here, but that doesn't really tell me it's over. What tells me it's over is seeing a break of structure to the upside, which we definitely do not have as of yet. So going down to the shorter time frames, I mean, I'm still looking at this whole thing right here as possibly a crescent, and maybe it will go up. Maybe it will make a lower high. We're going to have to just watch and see, but I still am looking for shorts in a downtrend for sure. So definitely looking for shorts on that. The Kiwi dollar, pretty much the same as the Aussie dollar. I mean, it does have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shape, but it kind of looks almost more like this is 3 waves down, which is why I still believe that this looks like an A, this looks like a B, this looks like a C. It looks like it could make a lower high and just keep on going down. So I'm still pretty bearish on that also. US dollar CAD now, we have CAD news in about 20 minutes, so we're going to take a look at all CAD pairs. So let's skip over this one for a minute, because we are going to take a look at all CAD pairs as a group to see what the most likely thing is to happen with the Canadian pairs. So the US dollar Swiss is still going up. I still think that the US dollar Swiss needs to hit this level, maybe end up doing something like this before it makes a bigger move to the downside. So I'm definitely still looking for longs on the US dollar Swiss. US dollar yen, yeah. I mean, it does kind of resemble an A, B, C shape right here, so maybe it'll go back down, retest this level. Maybe it'll make a bigger move to the downside like that and then go up. I still think that this is a wave 3 of wave 5 on the much, much longer time frames, which is why I'm still very, very bullish on this. I mean, it looks like it should make an ABC correction, but I wouldn't be surprised at all if it made a higher low and just kept on trending up. So I'm definitely still very bullish on that. Gold also looks like it should be going up, but it hasn't yet. Now, we definitely have a little bit of a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shape on this too. It looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I was also looking at this a little bit differently, because to me, these waves right here all fit. You know, they're all pretty much the same size. And this wave right here is too big to fit with this wave, which is why I'm actually kind of leaning towards the idea that this could be an A, this could be 3 waves up for a wave B, this move down could be a wave C. If we get a break of structure to the upside at this Fibonacci level, that's probably going to be the end of an ABC correction, and it will most likely be the continuation of the uptrend. So still watching that to see how that works out. I'm not going to try to go long until we get a break of structure, but that definitely could happen today, especially with the news. We don't really have any dollar news coming out. I mean, we do have PMI also, don't we? Okay, so we do have some dollar news. We got PMI news coming out in a few minutes also. That kind of changes things a little bit. Yeah, we're going to have to see how that PMI news, I forgot that. I thought it was just Canadian news today, but yeah, we have that PMI news too. Kind of makes me think the trend is still up, and maybe it'll just keep going up. Yeah, I don't really see any reason to think any of these trends are over. So anyways, let's go look at the Canadian pairs, because that Canadian bank news is definitely one of the bigger news events, especially for the Canadian pairs. So let's start at the bottom here. Let's look at the US dollar, the Canadian Swiss. Wow, that's moving. Is that the Swiss or is that the Canadian moving that like that? It's kind of it's kind of Canada moving it like that, isn't it? The Canadian as a currency is definitely a little bit on the strong side right now. Boy, that really looks like a ABC though. That looks like a wave A. This looks like 3 waves up for a wave B. This looks like a 1, 2, 3 of C. It looks like the first reaction to the news may be down, but it kind of looks like it may just keep going up. Let's see what everything else looks like. Let's see, the daily time frame. That looks pretty corrective to me. Like it could keep going up. Yeah, maybe this is going to keep going up. Yo, Canadian. Yeah, that looks extremely corrective. I don't think that's valid anymore. But look how corrective this whole thing looks. It looks like one big overlapping correction. Like it's going to go up. So I think there's a good chance this is going to go up too. Yeah, I know, Menu. I was actually just noticing that. I thought it was just Canadian news today, but we got dollar news today too. To me, this looks like a trend. And then we have 1, 2, 3 waves down. I kind of think that that's going to go up. Aussie CAD isn't really going down at all, but it does kind of look like a trend and a crescent, and maybe it's going to go up again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know. Kind of looks like we could go up. And then this looks like it wants to go up too, which definitely doesn't make sense at all. I still think that this Canadian yen needs to go way up here, so I'm still pretty very bullish on this. I still think it's going to look like that eventually. The Swiss yen also looks, the Canadian Swiss also looks like it needs to go up. This looks like a complete downtrend. We do have a break of structure right here too, so it kind of makes me think it's going to go up. So if I think that's going to go up, and I think this is possibly going to keep going up, then that means that this might just keep going down. Something is telling us an incorrect story, isn't it? Yeah, not a lot of correlation between these Canadian pairs today. They're kind of all over the place. Let's see what the sort of time frames. I mean, this kind of looks like it should maybe continue down and then later on go up. That's kind of the same thing on this one. I mean, it looks like a 1, 2, 3, like it's not over yet. All these kind of look like they want to go up. But that wouldn't make sense because the Canadian yen and the Canadian Swiss look like they could go up also. That definitely looks like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. So I mean, yeah. That looks like an ABC too. Look, 1, 2, 3 waves down. It looks like it's going up. Maybe this one is going to go down more. Maybe this is an ABC right here and it's going to go down. Maybe this is going to finally go down and make that big wave C we've been thinking that it was going to do. A, B, and C. That would make sense, I guess. Yeah, I guess I could picture this being 3 waves up also, like this is an ABC. Maybe this is going to go down because it makes more sense. What about this index I got here? Pretty much this looks like the dollar. Yeah, that looks like it's not finished going down. That looks like it needs to go down more and then up. So down more and then up, I think might be the pattern. Because we have more Canadian news this week, right? We have PMI tomorrow for the Canadian, and we got McLim speaking, the governor, Bank of Canada governor speaking. So maybe today is going to continue down, and then maybe tomorrow it will continue up. Let's see what happens. And now we have that dollar news too, so we got to try to figure out what the dollar's going to do also. I mean, I'm still very bullish on the dollar. It looks like a trend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It looks like an ABC. I think the dollar's going to go up. Maybe not though. We'll see. Pound dollar's still going down. Yeah, I know. Tell me about it, BOC. I don't blame you. I almost think I might not be trading this dollar news today just because of the lack of correlation we got going on. Yeah, I know. It kind of does seem pretty likely, doesn't it, Menu? Boy, it definitely looks like this is getting ready to go up. And like I said, it kind of looks like a trend, a correction, and then a trend. I think there's a chance this could go up. So, would that mean that this is going to go up too? I think that might be a possibility, especially with this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shape. Maybe this is going to go up, eventually break structure, proving this move down is over. The pound has already been going down, but if we get a push up and a break of structure, that would prove that the downtrend is over. The Aussie's already been going up. We probably don't even need that there. That could even be forming a 1, 2, 3 right now. That could be going up in a big way. This one I don't keep up with quite as much as the other ones, but it also looks like it needs to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like it needs to go up and break structure. So if I think those are going up, does that mean this is going to keep going down? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's definitely going up right now a little bit, isn't it? That doesn't really... I guess a break of structure right here would tell us that this move is over. So maybe I could picture that going down too, I guess. Dollar yen. I don't really think this dollar yen is really over yet. I still think we need to at least go up to this 50%. So even if it does go down, I think it's just going to be a correction to the uptrend. And gold. I still am a big believer that gold could be a 1, 2, 3. Wow, look at the pump and dump that silver did. Big, strong move up and then big, strong move down. Still looks like it could be a higher low and keep going up. Yeah, those 3 waves up are pretty concerning too, because that looks like a possible 3-way pattern. Maybe this is like a WXY forming. DXY doesn't even look like an ABC. It looks more like an AB, and then it's going down for a C and then back up maybe. Yeah, I'm starting to think that the euro is going to go up, honestly, by the looks of it. I'm starting to think they all might go up. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. That definitely doesn't look like an ABC anymore, does it? The pound looks like it just made a wave 5 and it needs to go up. Aussie's already going up. Kiwi's going up. Dollar CAD's going down. US Swiss has been going up, but that could be very, very close to ending. We're right very, very close to that Fibonacci level. It would make a lot of sense for this to go down and break structure. Yeah, I know. Look at the gold. Gold may be leading the way. Gold's going up pretty strong right now. Man. So I think the dollar is probably going to go down by the looks of it. We'll see. And the Canadian pairs, that's kind of a different story. I could kind of picture this going either way. It does kind of look like an AB though, doesn't it? That looks like a wave A. This looks like a wave B. This looks like it needs to go down, make a wave C. So down would make a lot of sense, I think. Yeah, I can see that on this one too. A, B, and then down for a C, and then back up. So I think that the dollar CAD, pound CAD, euro CAD, probably even the Aussie CAD and them are probably going to go down. CAD yen, I'm taking up. Swiss yen, I'm taking up. Yeah, I know. We could get a trap today for sure. What's that SEK doing? Yeah, that's starting to lead the way too, huh, menu? Yeah, that does look like it wants to go down, doesn't it? Liquidity trap is coming. The market loves to trap people around news events. That's their favorite time to do it. That's one reason why, like I always say, I want to know when the news is. I want to know what time the news is. But as far as these numbers over here, I could really give two craps what these numbers even say. Because the market, especially big money market makers, they really use this to trap people like crazy. So we got less than 4 minutes until all this news comes out. We got Canadian news and dollar news. So dollar down, CAD pairs down is what I'm thinking. Yeah, well, I definitely think so too. I just mean for today. I think the trend is definitely still up on all the pairs, all the dollar pairs, or the dollar index, that is. Some of these Canadian pairs moved very strong prior to news. Maybe today's Canadian news is going to be a little underwhelming because they're not really predicting to change it. It's supposed to be the same, so it's not really looking like there's going to be a whole lot of action. That definitely does look like it's going up now. The fact that it failed to make that wave C, I bet this is going to go up. I bet it's eventually going to go up and take out that structure. Maybe not like that. Maybe it'll go up like this, but it still does look like it wants to go up again, doesn't it? Let me get my little clock out. There we go. We can really watch I like having a clock on around so I can see when candles close and stuff. Let's see. So I'm thinking dollar down probably, and Canadian pairs probably down also. Even though they're already going down so strong, it kind of makes you think otherwise. Look at that Canadian Swiss. Man, is the Swiss pairs. That must be the Swiss moving today. Yeah, it's definitely the Swiss. Look at the CAD Swiss. Go. Aussie Swiss. Kiwi Swiss. Swiss yen. Wow, the Swiss is moving right now. Are the yen pairs moving? We got a little bit of risk on happening right now. Yeah, the yen pairs are moving pretty good. We have a little bit of a risk on move, it looks like. Sold some cheese today. There's a market for cheese? Must be, yeah. Probably a market for everything. So we got about a minute until this news comes out. Let's see what happens. If we got Canadian news and dollar news, so we might want to split our screens or something. Oh god, that's why I hate doing that though, because then all these stupid indicators come up that I don't use. So what the heck? I probably don't have enough time for this. I don't want to watch the dollar CAD because that's definitely going to be a CAD move. Leave it on this one. And then we'll go to here and see what happens with the dollar. So I'm thinking that this might just keep going down. And I'm thinking that this might keep going down too. So let's see what happens. We got about 15 seconds until the news comes out. Definitely seems like there could be a trap coming, that's for sure. Yeah, there goes the CAD, and there goes the dollar up initially. Wow, we were right about the CAD, the dollar. Yeah, we should have just stuck with the original ABC correction on that one. Look at that. Look at that go. Wow. That is the end of an ABC, isn't it? Yeah, CAD's going up. See if it holds or not, but it's definitely going up as of now. Oh, it's going down. Dollar's going up. Which makes more sense, definitely. Let's get rid of this. Get rid of that. Look at that go, man. We should have believed that ABC, I guess. 1, 2, 3 waves down. Look at that. 1, 2, 3. Nice. Very, very nice. I'm still short the EU, so I'm pretty happy about it. Look at the gap it made. Wow. Big time. The EU made a big gap. Wowzers. Oh, you don't really see a gap on this one. On my and the charts, there's definitely a gap. Look at the pound go. Aussie, ABC correction, Kiwi, ABC, dollar CAD. Look at the Swiss breakout. US dollar, yen. That could still possibly be a wave B right there. Yeah, that happens to me sometimes too. Don't feel bad. Gold still going down. Look at that bull trap right there. Gold broke structure to the upside. And then, bam, there it goes. What a bull trap that was. Wow. Yeah, I would say we're headed up. No doubt about that. Here comes the 50% fib. Nice. The old dollar, sometimes you just gotta watch the higher time frames and not pay attention to those shorter time frames so much. Yeah, nice. I'm pretty happy with the move. I was kind of thinking it would go down, but I was still short the euro dollar, so I was hoping that it would go up. I think it's going to break out. I think we're going to go down to the 123, maybe even the 138. I was watching it with you guys. I was watching the 1 hour time frame. 30-minute, something like that. Man, the CAD yen didn't even really go up that much. Look at that friggin' spike reversal. Wow. That could be a trap. Maybe the Canadian pairs are the ones that are preparing for the trap. Wow. That's something else, huh? So, about the yen pairs. We've been like in this one area for so long. Getting sick of it. I mean, if you zoom out a little bit, look at this. I mean, yeah, we definitely broke out a couple times, but I mean, Jesus, we're still in this like one little area pretty much for weeks and weeks and weeks. Pretty much all throughout August. I'm still bullish on the yen, but I think there's a good chance we might make a pullback. We'll see. Pound yen is going down strong. That's definitely an ABC right there, isn't it? 1, 2, 3 waves up, down. A little bit of a risk-on move, I think. A risk-off move, I mean. JPY basket hasn't broken structure yet. Well, let's go check out some other stuff. We haven't really had a live stream yet this week, so let's go check out. We looked at the dollar and the yen pairs. Let's go check out oil and natural gas real quick. Wow, look at that, did work out. I was talking to one of the members earlier about this. Man, that thing really messed with your mind though. Look at it. That's definitely a 1, 2, 3. It wanted to really screw with people, but it's definitely a 1, 2, 3. ABC. Man, that thing really messed with people today. Look at it. It went up, looked like a perfect 1, 2, 3, went down, took out that stop loss, and then now it's going up again. I still think that we're heading up to about the 89.5 area. I think that's really where we're going to see some resistance on that. So I am definitely still looking for longs. I think I'm pretty bullish on that for sure. Natural gas. It's going down pretty strong. We actually called this one almost perfectly too, because I haven't looked at it in a week or so, but I remember seeing this as a potential wave 1 or maybe even a wave A, and this is a 1, 2, 3 pattern for a wave B or potentially a wave 2, and now we're going down for probably for a wave 3 or probably a wave 3 or a wave C. I keep saying that I should trade natural gas because of how clear it is sometimes, but I never do. Oh, look at that on the weekly. That looks like the end of a correction. It even went up and grabbed all that liquidity, and now it's going to go down again. I bet we're in a wave 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I almost very confident that we're in a wave 5 now. Definitely. Yeah, I think this was all just one big wave 4, and now we're in a wave 5. Just one big messy overlapping wave 4. Now we're going for a wave 5, which means this is probably a 1, this is probably a 2, and we're probably in a wave 3. Definitely want to continue to look for shorts on that, for sure. How about Bitcoin? Did Bitcoin ever make its move or what? It didn't, did it? Oh, it looks even better now, though. This looks like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of A. This looks like 1, 2, 3 waves up for a B. This looks like a C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of C. All we really need is an impulsive move up, and this thing is going to go up. I still think this is an A. I think this is an A, B, C, a B. I think we're going to go up and make a big wave C. Nice. Man, look how flat it is too at the bottom here. That was an ABC too. Look, one wave up, wave A, a little correction, wave B, another wave up, wave C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We might not be over yet, but boy, if this thing goes up and starts breaking structure, that's probably going to be the end of it. Dollar's doing its normal pullback. Dollar looks like it wants to trap people today too. Oh, trappity trap. So, boy, it already looks like a 1, 2, whoops, I didn't draw that very good. It already looks like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shape right here. It looks like impulsive up, like a wave A, or maybe a wave 1. This looks like one big correction, like a wave 2 or a wave B. Looks like it should go up again for a C or possibly even a 3. So yeah, I think I would be pretty bullish on that. I think there's a good chance that's going to go up. How about the stock market? What's the stock market doing? Still going down? Oh yeah, I think we're still in a wave 4. I think this is very clear actually that this is an A. This is 1, 2, 3 waves up, wave B. I think we're going down for a wave C. And then probably 38% bounce back up again. Oh yeah, look at the US 30. That's even better. A, B, C, and then back up. Yeah, I would say so. Look at that one too. That's pretty clear also. A, 1, 2, 3 waves up. B, and now we're going down for C. That makes sense too, because if the dollar is going to continue up, this is probably going to continue down a little more. That looks like a three-way pattern. Look, A, B, C. I think this is going to go down and then eventually go back up. So on the S&P 500, I would definitely be looking for shorts right now in a downtrend. I mean, as you go down to shorter time frames, it does look a little on the corrective side, but it looks to me like a 1, it looks like a 2, and I think we're at a wave 3, which will probably just keep on stretching out. So definitely looking for shorts on that, for sure. Let's see. What do we got? Do we have any more? We don't really have any more news today, right? And then tomorrow we got very slow news. We got unemployment claims for the dollar. We have somebody speaking, the hawker. I think that's that lady there that talks once a week or once every other week. And we got somebody for the Central Bank of Canada, or the Bank of Canada, talking tomorrow. Kind of a little bit of a slow week, honestly. And Friday, all we got is unemployment numbers for the Canadian pairs. Definitely a little bit of a slow week. I mean, the market's definitely moving this week, but it was for sure a little bit of a slow week. So, let's see. Do I have any requests from my members? I don't see any. So, let's check out that Euro Kiwi for Creme. Let's see. Euro Kiwi. Oh, we were looking at this last night too, weren't we? Yeah. I think this is going to go up. I think this is already an A. I think this is already a B. I think this is a C. I think we're in an uptrend already. Yeah, we'll go look at the dollar pairs again here in a minute, definitely. I think we're in a wave 3. This looks like a trend to me. This looks like a correction. I think this is going to keep going up for wave 3. The Kiwi is the currency. That's what New Zealand uses. Their currency is called the Kiwi. Just like the GBP is the pound. Kiwi is the currency that New Zealand uses. So yeah, I would be looking for longs on that, I would say. Euro pound too is another one that I would really be trying to go long on. I think this is going to go up and break structure. I think we might be getting very, very close to ending a correction on this one. It looks like we already ended a correction on the shorter time frames. Looks like a 1. Looks like an ABC of 2. Looks like a wave 3 is forming. I would definitely be trying to go long on the Euro Kiwi any chance I got on pullbacks. Not a very clear little end of a correction here below because of the higher low, but still, I would for sure be trying to go long on that. Euro Aussie, pretty much the same thing as the Euro Kiwi. Euro Swiss. Boy, that kind of looks like it wants to go up too, especially with that triple bottom we got there. It's probably just going to be a correction now. Maybe not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, a lot of people call it the New Zealand dollar. I don't know. Maybe that's what they call it. I don't know. I always called it the Kiwi, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's just the New Zealand dollar. Let's see. So, anyways, let's get back to the dollar pairs, I guess. Let's go look at those Canadian pairs one more time, too. They did a spike reversal, didn't they? Yeah, kinda not. No, not really, I guess. They're still going. Everything's still good with those pairs. So, if you haven't done so already, definitely join my free Discord channel. It is 100% free to join. You never have to pay a dime if you do not want to. You can stay a free member as of my Discord group for as long as you like. It's 100% free to join, and we do giveaways. I am working on trying to give away a funded account right now, which I do have a little hesitations about because of what's going on with MFF. I just don't want to give away an account and then go bad for somebody, but that's probably going to be my next giveaway, is a funded account for somebody, like a $12,000 or $25,000 account. So if anybody is interested in joining my Discord channel, the link for that is in the chat and in the description. If anybody is looking for a little extra help with their trading, you can definitely join my Patreon service, which comes with a 35 video course, about 7.5 hours long. It comes with morning meetings that we do every single morning before the London session at 9:15 a.m. UK time. And it also comes with twice a week Zoom meetings, which is where I teach the strategy. So let's go check out those dollar pairs again and see what's up with that. Yeah, I'm not really too confident that the dollar's over yet. I still think maybe it will make a pullback, but I still think it's going to go up again. I don't think it's going to go down and break this low. Maybe it'll do something like this and then go down and break this low, which will confirm the trend is over. But I definitely don't really see any reason to think this is over yet. We are doing a spike reversal though, aren't we? It definitely looks like it, doesn't it? And now that this is happening, I think it's actually pretty clear that this is a 1, this is a 2, and this is a 3, this is a 4. I bet we just made a wave 5. I bet this is going to go down now probably and break structure, but I still think it's going to be a correction to the uptrend on the daily. I don't know though. I don't know if I would want to try to go short that. Instead of catching a falling knife, that's like trying to catch a flying knife. Like somebody threw a knife at you and you're trying to catch it. It would make sense on a lot of these pairs to end soon though, wouldn't it? Like if this went up and broke structure, it would be the end of this. That would make a lot of sense to me. I mean, we already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 waves down. Break of structure. It could even be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I do think we are getting closer and closer to ending these trends on the dollar pairs. Yeah, it would be a little dangerous to go long right now, but it does kind of look like it could go up and break structure, which would confirm that this whole move down is over. Pound is very, very weak to the downside, or very strong to the downside. Boy, this one doesn't really look like it's over. It looks like a 1, 2, 3, at least it end up looking like that. Yeah, I don't think I would try to go, I definitely wouldn't try to go short the dollar. I would definitely be still going long the dollar and maybe short the euro, the pound, and all these other pairs. This one definitely looks like it wants to go up though, don't it? Yeah, I'll go check out that pound Aussie for you, buddy, no problem. Boy, that really looks like a wave 5, doesn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That does look like it wants to go up. Even this looks like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, even though it's not the best trend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kind of overlapping, but that definitely happens a lot in Forex. We are at the 61.8% fib level on the US dollar Swiss too. I still don't really think, even if it goes down and breaks structure, it's probably still going to be one more correction and one more push up, and then that's going to be the big push down. Probably that 3, 4, 5 shape is what we'll see. Maybe not quite that big, but pretty much something like that is what I still expect to see. But I don't know. I still don't really see any reason to think that these trades are over. The US dollar yen does look like it wants to make a B, and then go down for a C, and then back up. But like I was explaining in this morning's video on the US dollar yen, oftentimes what we think is a wave B just ends up keeping on trending up, which is why if I do get a chance, I do go long. And then if it goes down, it ends up being like a break-even trade. Or a best case scenario, if it's not a wave B, it just keeps on going up and it ends up being a nice winner. So I am definitely still pretty bullish on this. I do think there is a good chance that it could go down. But I think that move down is probably going to be another correction to the uptrend if that is the case. Time to turn the AC on. So, yeah, it does look pretty good. What happened with gold? Yeah, gold's still kind of holding that 61%. We need to see a break of structure before I would even think about going long on gold, but it does look kind of good. It looks a little more like, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I still think it kind of looks like an ABC, though. I still think it kind of looks like that. Yeah, I know. Me too. Where I am, we don't get snow, but I am going home for the holidays, so I'll definitely probably see some snow this year. If that is, if we get snow for Christmas this year. We don't always get snow for Christmas. So let's go check out that pound Aussie for I don't remember what the guy's name is, for D. Pound Aussie's going down very strong. I still think we're in a wave 3 on the higher time frames. On this time frame, it kind of looks like it needs to do this and then go up again. Something like that. Yeah, that is going to go down again, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, ABC, down again. That may be up. Okay, Jimmy. Okay, cool. Thanks for that. I always mispronounce people's names, so I really don't try to too hard. Wow, that definitely looks like a short. Look at that. Hopefully you're short. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's actually very clear. Wave A. 1, 2, 3 waves up. Wave B. That looks like we're going down for a wave C. Probably at least to the 61, maybe even to 78. I would stay short until I saw a break of structure, and then I would exit my short and go long again. Okay, buddy. I mispronounce people's names all the time on here. That's why I try not. I usually just don't try that hard because I don't want to insult somebody. Yeah, I definitely think this is an ABC. Look at that. That's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 A. That's a B. That's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave C. That's an ABC of B right there. This is an A. This is an uptrend, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of C. Impulsive down, break of structure. I think this thing's going down. A, B, and going down for a wave C. Yeah, the dollar is still holding that move to the upside, isn't it? It's not really going down much yet. So, let's see. Does anybody have any requests? Feel free to put them in the chats. No problem. We got some time, so we can check some things out. Yeah, jobless claims tomorrow. I still think that I'm still pretty bullish on the yen pairs. I still think the yen pairs are going to go up. I'm still very bullish on the yen pairs unless I see a break of structure on this basket. If that happens, then I'll change my mind, but right now I am definitely bullish on the yen pairs. Definitely looking for short. I'm definitely looking for longs on all the yen pairs or looking for shorts on the yen basket. JPY basket. There's very, very little reason to think this isn't going up. I'm going to get rid of this because I don't even use this anymore. I don't really use this anymore either. I'm not really sure that it's helpful. Oh, it has a lot of data, so I guess I better keep it for now. It's very, very similar to this one though, isn't it? Yeah, it is. So yeah, we better keep this just because of the fact that it has so much data. It goes all the way back to 2007. JPY basket only goes back to 2019. Ooh, that looks like a wave 5 on that, doesn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I bet this is going to go up, make a new high, and then down it goes. Let's see. Kind of a slow week this week, I feel like. Especially with that holiday that we had on Monday. But the dollar is still holding its move to the upside, isn't it? It's probably literally just going to sit there and play mind games with everybody all day long. That's what my prediction is. The minute time frames, uh-oh. What minute? Like the 1 minute? 10 minute? 15 minute? $15-minute. So on the 15-minute, I would be watching my fib levels right now, like that. And if price goes beyond this 78%, then I'm going to say that this is not a wave B. Hey everybody, how's it going? So I'm watching the 78% because that's the last chance this has of being an A, B, C, or B. If it goes beyond that 78%, then this is probably just going to keep on going up. If it respects this 78%, it makes like another respect, and especially if you could see a break of structure, then I would probably go short for the wave C. It does look like it's trying to respect that fib level, doesn't it? Oh, yo, dollar's still moving nicely. Look at that. Nice. Love it. That would have been a good opportunity to go short again on that pullback if you would have had the cone hags to do it. Gonads. Look at that too. That looks like a 1. That looks like an ABC of 2. Boy, I would definitely not be trying to go long on that yet. Look at that. That's kind of the same thing. That looks like a 1. That looks like an ABC of 2. It looks like we're in a wave 3. Even the dollar CAD's still going up, and that made a 3-way pattern down. A, B, C down, impulsive up. Nice entry to go long. Especially with that pullback. Boy, you could have got in on that pullback and had some nice profits. US Swiss is definitely still moving. Gold is breaking out at a 61%. Yeah. You gotta have some gonads sometimes, gonads, to place some of these orders. Yeah, gold might keep going down, honestly. I mean, look at it on the daily. It made a lower high right at the 61.8. It might just keep going down. I mean, I could see this possibly being an ABC. I've been saying that for quite some time now, that it could be an ABC or it could be a continuation of the uptrend. We still don't really know for sure, I don't think. It definitely looks like a 1, 2, 3 now, though. 1, 2, 3. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't really think the dollar's finished yet. I think it's still going up. Doesn't want to give up on this downtrend, does it? Or uptrend on the dollar. Well, I've been saying it. You can watch one of my dollar videos from, probably mid-July, towards the end of July, and I've been saying that this 50% level is gonna be hit. Probably ever since the end of July, I've been saying that. So now, a few people in the group are calling this right here wave A, and this an A, B, C of B, and this a wave C. The reason why I don't have it labeled as that, even though I do realize that A, B, C, D, E is not supposed to look like that. This is what a proper A, B, C, D, E would look like. A, B, C, D, E. A proper A, B, C, D, E is a triangle. But how I label an A, B, C, D, E is just a 5-wave correction. Any 5-wave correction, I label an A, B, C, D, E. And my old mentor used to always teach us that a wave A is a trend, a wave C is a trend, and a wave E is a trend. In a proper A, B, C, D, E, a wave A is supposed to be a 3-way pattern, a wave C is supposed to be a 3-way pattern, and a wave E is supposed to be a 3-way pattern. But that's not how I see it. I see a trend. I see a 1, 2, 3 pattern. I see a trend. I see a 1, 2, 3 pattern, and then I see a trend. Once this trend is over, it's probably going to be the end of a correction and the continuation of the downtrend. A, B, C, D, E. Definitely not the traditional way that most Elliott wave traders would look at an A, B, C, D, E, but I was not taught to look at it like that, which is why I do not label it like that. You gotta be a little flexible with your Elliott wave. Market really doesn't care about Elliott wave rules and stuff like that. Another thing I see all the time is people, like, I'll see something like this. I'll see a 1, I'll see a 2, I'll see a 3, and then I'll see a 4 and a 5, and everybody's like, a wave 1 is not supposed to go into the territory of wave 4. Which I do agree, in a normal trend, that wave 1 doesn't go into the territory of wave 4, but in the real life Forex market, it happens all the time, especially when you're talking about a trend within a correction. Trends within corrections do often overlap. Look at this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That definitely didn't overlap, did it? That's how a trend is supposed to be. But you're going to see trends all the time that look like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 overlapping. It happens all the time. Another pattern you better recognize is a A, and then 1, 2, 3 waves up with a higher high, and then it goes down and makes a C, and then it continues the uptrend. Everybody, when I say that, everybody's like, a wave B is not supposed to take out the high of the previous trend. Well, it definitely does, and it definitely happens all the time. So you gotta be a little flexible with your Elliott wave rules, because the market really doesn't care what Elliott wave says or what, Proctor or Frost have to say about it. If you've read the Elliott wave principle books, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So, in a ways, if you have not done so already, definitely join my Discord channel. Like I said, it's 100% free to join. You never have to pay a dime, and you also can enter giveaways that I do. I do membership giveaways, and I also am trying to do a prop firm giveaway, probably a $12,000 or $25,000 prop firm account giveaway. So if anybody's interested in winning something like that, or they're interested in being part of a group that currently has 4,191 members, then definitely check out the group. We're a very, very, very active group. We have hundreds and hundreds of messages a day on here. It's getting to be a very, very active group, and everybody's willing to help each other out, so it's really, really good. So if you haven't done so already, definitely join my free Discord channel. It's 100% free to join. You never have to pay a dime if you do not want to. You are more than welcome to join my Patreon service. It's only $50 a month, and it comes with a lot of good stuff, including a trading course, including members forecast that I do every single morning pre-London session. And I also do a 20-30 minute meeting every single day with my Patreon members, where I show what direction I'm looking to trade on, what pairs I'm looking to trade, what an entry will look like, and what time frames and everything, really, what time frames I'm looking to trade and everything. Oh, awesome, buddy. That's good news. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, definitely, if you are doing good with your trading, especially with my help, definitely let me know, because I really do like hearing people being successful with their trading. It really makes all these videos and YouTube live streams and everything I do worth it when I hear about people being successful. So that's awesome. Good job. Thanks. So anyways, I think I'm going to call it a day. I'm going to probably be on the charts for another hour or so, probably go to the gym and then come back and go for a little walk or something. Get some outside, get some fresh air. Being a trader, you don't get too much fresh air if you're a full-time trader. So anyways, I hope everybody enjoys the rest of the day. I will be live streaming on Friday at 2:30 p.m. UK time. Hope to see everybody there. And as always, happy trading and good luck to everybody.